Just this week, we were journaling through the book of Exodus, and I was very struck as a parent reading the story of Moses, because what you see in Moses is this individual who, of course, he's set on the Nile River, he's raised in Pharaoh's household, and he goes out and he sees injustice when he watches the Egyptian basically harass the Israelite, and of course he kills the Egyptian. And he ends up having to run away, goes out into the desert, and the very next story, I never put all this together, but the very next story, he's out sitting by a well in Midian, and there's this group of women that are trying to water their flock from this well, and they're harassed by a group of shepherds. And what does Moses do? He drives away these shepherds, and he helps these women water their flock, and they end up introducing Moses to their father. His name is Jethro, and he ends up actually marrying into that household. But what was so striking is that in both episodes there of Moses killing the Egyptian as well as helping these women, you see in Moses someone who is quick to act when he sees something wrong and quick to be very bold. And so even there, way before he's called, this is 40 years before he's called by God in the famous burning bush episode, you see the character attributes of this deliverer figure in Moses long before he's called by God to do that for Israel. And I was so struck by this because the character that is in you when you are young will likely be, in fact, is almost always going to be the character that you manifest when you're older. And there's a great quote from Frederick Douglass who says, "It's easier to build strong children than to repair broken men." And it just reinvigorated me and inspired me to invest in my children, to build that character that they can have when they're young that will then extend into their adulthood and hopefully make them into great men and women.